everyone is special in their own way. We make each other strong.
We make each other strong.
We're not the same. We're different in a good way. Together's where we belong.
We're all in this together. Once we know that we are, we're all stars, and we see that we're all in this together. And it shows when we stand hand in hand, make our dreams come true. Everybody, together, together, everyone. Together, come on, let's have some fun. Together, we're there for each other every time. Together, come on, let's do this right. We're all here and speaking out with one voice. We're gonna rock the house. Baby, the party's on. Now everybody make some noise. Come on, scream and shout.
And we're alright because we're stuck together. Champions one and all.
We're all in this together. Once we know that we are, we're all stars, and we see that we're all in this together. And it shows when we stand hand in hand, make our dreams come. We're all in this together. When we reach, we can fly. No inside, we can make it. We're all in this together. Once we see there's a chance that we have, and we take it. One cat's sing on, they really got it going on. One cat's in the house, everybody say now. One cat's everywhere, get your hands up in the air. That's the way we do it, let's get to it, try to show the world.
Let's go. Come on. Here we go.
A, O, A, O. All right, here we go. We're all in this together. Once we know that we are, we're all stars, and we see that we're all in this together. And it shows when we stand hand in hand, make our dreams come. We're all in this together. When we reach, we can fly. No inside, we can make it. We're all in this together. Once we see there's a chance that we have, and we take it. One cat's everywhere.
Oh.
Wave your hands up in the
Hey.
air. That's the way we do it. Let's get to it. Come on.
Welcome to the 11th Annual Difference Makers, celebrating extraordinary people. I'm Jenna Jensen, Chief Government Relations Officer of Children's Hospital of Orange County and Chair of the Santa Ana Chamber Board of Directors. I will be one of your co-hosts today. In a few minutes, we will meet the extraordinary individuals. First, please join me for our Pledge of Allegiance, led by Santa Ana Unified School District Superintendent Dr. Jerry Almendaris, followed by the National Anthem, Santa Ana High School Music and Dance students, invocation by Lee De Leon, President and CEO of Templo Calvario Community Development Corporation, and a special greeting from our mayor, the Honorable Vicente Sarmiento.
Please put your hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in
Special thanks to the chambers and to those that are coordinating the Difference Makers events. This is Pastor Lee De Leon with Temple Calvario CDC. And also a big thank you to the recipients for your positive contribution, what you have done for our community. And today I want to pray for this gathering, for each and every one of you. Join me as I pray. Father, I just thank you for this gathering and this celebration. Pray that you would bless the coming together. I know we're doing it differently, but the gathering of leaders from this community. Father, I ask that you, Lord, would bless each and every recipient. I thank you for their contribution, as I've said. Thank you for what they have done and their sphere of influence. And I pray that you would continue to work in and through them. Father, bless their families, bless their home, bless their work, bless their labor, Lord, what they do to enrich our community, to enrich our city. Thank you once again. We pray your blessing on this gathering in your precious name. Amen.
Hi, I'm Santa Ana Mayor Vicente Sarmiento. I'm happy to welcome all of you to the 11th Annual Difference Makers event. I'm very grateful that the Santa Ana Chamber of Commerce invited me to honor all the recipients. You know, this past year has been extremely difficult because of the pandemic, and those difference makers this year are especially important to all of us here in the city of Santa Ana. I'm very happy to honor, recognize all the students, all the community leaders that went above and beyond what we expected. I want to thank all the sponsors of this event, all the nonprofits, and all the educators who made a difference in our community. Thanks all of you. Have a great event. On behalf of the city of Santa Ana, we honor all of you for making a difference. Thanks.
Well, thank you, Jenna, Mr. Mayor, Jerry, Lee, and of course, our outstanding music students from Santa Ana High School. I'm Dave Elliott. Welcome again to our 11th Annual Difference Makers celebration. Over the years, we have honored over 150 students with $1,000 scholarships, thanks to awesome sponsors that you'll see a little bit later on today, and over 60 community leaders from Santa Ana. We are here today to honor 20 extraordinary people well deserving of this recognition. In fact, we are here at the DoubleTree Orange County Airport Hotel, where for 11 years now, we have celebrated this outstanding group of people. I want to thank Jason Cure, the general manager here at the DoubleTree, for allowing us to, again, participate here at the DoubleTree Hotel. A special thanks to Jose Garcia and to Alicia Booth, along with the Media Academy students from Valley High School, for producing this year's Difference Makers celebration. Yet none of this today is possible without the outstanding sponsors that support Difference Makers and the individuals who help produce and put this together. You'll see on the screen all of our outstanding sponsors supporting Difference Makers this year. Finally, a shout out to our outstanding Community Engagement Council and Subcommittee for their work on Difference Makers this year, and to our Board of Directors for their support and belief in our Difference Makers program. Now, please welcome co-host Jenna Jensen, Board Chair and CHOC VP, and Paula Garcia Arsenault, VP at Habitat Humanity, Orange County, and Chair of our Community Engagement Council, to introduce our outstanding honorees.
Thank you, Dave. It's my privilege to co-host along with you and Paula, introducing our 20 honorees. Let's get started. Our first group of honorees, Wells Fargo, introducing Vanya Vasquez from Godinez High School. Nicholas Academic Centers, introducing Daniela Salazar from Segerstrom High School. And our Small Business Leader of the Year goes to Patricia Huerta, Victoria Tax and Business Services.
Hello, everyone. My name is Alex Vargas, Community District Manager for Wells Fargo Bank in the beautiful city of Santa Ana. I am honored to virtually be here with everyone today. The youth is truly our future, and I'm looking forward to what the class of 2021 accomplishes in Santa Ana and beyond. Big congratulations, everyone. At Wells Fargo, we are proud sponsors of the Santa Ana Chamber of Commerce and huge proponents of their work. Without further ado, I would like to introduce you to my outstanding student scholarship recipient, Vania Vasquez. Vania is a true difference maker in and around the city of Santa Ana. Throughout her high school career, Vania has excelled academically and has leaned into many leadership roles in various clubs and initiatives, in addition to volunteering her personal time to helping those in need. Vania, we thank you for your service and great work throughout the city of Santa Ana. It is my great pleasure to introduce Vania Vasquez from Godinez Fundamental High School.
Santa Ana is important to me because even though, I physically live here, it's more of an emotional home rather than a physical home. And as someone who had to leave her country of origin at a young age, I didn't get to experience much of it, and Santa Ana still allowed me to embrace my culture. I go to Godinez, and I feel like the highlight of my high school experience has been being able to be an ASB, just because I feel like through there I've been able to form a lot of friendships and like bonds and experience a lot of events like school dances and like sporting games, and it kind of just all adds up to like having a fun time in high school. My counselor, Dr. Chavez, my Spanish teacher, Ms. Gonzalez, and my Algebra 1 teacher, Ms. Salazar, have really helped me throughout high school. They always provided me with encouragement and supported me through all like my decisions, especially during college application season. But they always kind of provided me with that like comfort net and made me feel like everything would be okay. So going into high school, it was a lot more things I had to balance. And I usually had to do homework, and I needed textbooks and like other school materials that I didn't usually have at where I was staying because I bounced between households. So that was kind of hard to manage and like figure out how to make that work. But I feel like it helped me manage my time and become more organized. I think my biggest role model is probably my mom, just because, and I feel like that's so stereotypical, but my mom has proved to me time and time again that you really don't need anybody but yourself. And I feel like a lot of people rely or feel like they can't do things without other people. And I feel like that's helped me become a lot more independent. And she's really inspired me to like go after something that I want. Even if I'm scared to do it, it's just better to do it than not to try at all. My goal is to graduate college and then probably find a job in something that I like doing. I am Vania Vasquez, and I'm a difference maker.
The Nicholas Academic Centers is a proud sponsor of Difference Makers this year. And we're also very proud to introduce Daniela Salazar, who's a scholar of our centers and who has excelled academically at Segerstrom High School. She's not only excelled academically, but she's also done a lot of things with the Wooden Floor, AISS, and Simon Scholars. She is an amazing, amazing young woman who's going to do great things as a future engineer. She hasn't quite decided where she's going to college, but we know wherever she is, her future is very bright.
For me, Santa Ana means home. I've grown up here my entire life, and I think that it's really important because it is a community that I've grown around, and it's helped me a lot, and I want to be able to give back to the community that helped me. So I go to Segerstrom High School. My highlight has been being involved in clubs. I think one club is LULAC. It's the League of United Latin American Citizens. I've been extremely involved in that club, and it has really been a highlight of my high school experience. And someone that has really helped me throughout high school is Ms. Wesso, our higher ed counselor. I think that she has always been able to give me opportunities and help me if I have any questions. I think my biggest challenge to overcome in high school has been time management. Being involved in a lot, and also being in AP classes and having a really rigorous schedule has been difficult, but I was able to manage it and be able to get really good grades and also be involved in my community. My role model is my dad, because he came here with nothing, and now he works really hard to give his kids everything. And I think that he really inspires me that if you put your mind to it, you can do anything. Okay, so my goal in life is to be able to work in a tech company. After high school, I plan to enroll in a four-year university and major in computer engineering. and I want to be able to create technologies that help people that are disabled or that have any disabilities. I am Daniela Salazar, and I am a difference maker.
My company's name is Victoria Tax and Business Services. And what we do there, we specialize in helping people form their entities and being in compliance with state's requirements. I believe it's very important to give back to the community because it continues giving hope. We all needed help from someone, so it's important to give back. I find it very fulfilling is to help people get these entities done right before something happens, because if they get into a lawsuit, then you know that you did the best and they will be okay. So by having an entity formed right, you really are helping them keep them safe. I support the Chamber because without that staff and the leadership at Santa Ana Chamber, there's no way I could be where I'm at in my business. And I don't get tired of telling the Chamber that. Thank you, Santa Ana Chamber. I am Patricia Huerta, and I am a difference maker.
It's such an honor to announce these honorees. Let's meet the next group. Waste Management. Introducing Angel Saranana from Cesar Chavez High School. City of Santa Ana. Introducing Montserrat Vicens from Saddleback High School. And our small nonprofit leader of the year goes to David Benavides, Kids Work.
What Santa Ana means to me is the place I consider home, and how I feel about it is it's pretty diverse, and like you don't have to be someone that you don't want to be. You can be yourself. The school I go to is Cesar E. Chavez, and the highlight is receiving support from the faculty that has led me to where I am now. And who has been my biggest support is just everyone. Like all teachers, staff, the lunch lady. The biggest challenge I had to overcome in high school was self-doubt and being unmotivated. With the help of my aunt and my uncle and my dad, like I was able to be pulled out of that, and it led me to where I am now. My role model is my aunt. I've looked up to her since I was a kid, and I still do. She's never given up on me, and she's pushed me to my limits, beyond my limits. And like without her, I have no idea where I'd be. My goal in life is to go to college and be the first female in my family to receive a college degree, and someday, hopefully, become a criminal psychologist. I am Angel, and I am a difference maker.
Hi, I'm Santa Ana City Council member Phil Becerra. It is my honor to tell you about Santa Ana difference maker Montserrat Vicens. Montserrat is very active as a senior at Saddleback High School here in Santa Ana, both in the classroom, on the field, and also in the pool. Montserrat competes for the Roadrunners in water polo and cross country. She is enrolled in Saddleback's rigorous international baccalaureate program and is the secretary of the Key Club. This past summer, Montserrat participated in a 10-week program with Viet Rainbow of Orange County, where she contributed ideas for providing mental health resources for LGBTQ youth. Montserrat's efforts led to the creation of a virtual safe space via Zoom, where adolescents in Orange County can talk to a local therapist twice a month. Congratulations, Montserrat, on all of your hard work and accomplishments. You are truly a Santa Ana difference maker.
So Santa Ana is like a community and like a source of greatness to a lot of students and like a lot of future leaders. You know, I was born and raised in Santa Ana, so it's like a really huge part of like my identity and like who I am. I go to Saddleback High School. I'm in the International Baccalaureate program, so being in that program has like filled me with so many memories with like the people, because it's a small group. It's like less than 20 people there, and like the teachers, and like just 2 years ago or last year we went on a college short trip. So like being part of that trip and like bonding with them and like looking at all these places and like exploring NorCal and like these colleges, it was really awesome. So Miss Cruz, so she's the higher education counselor at Saddleback. She's been really helpful, you know, helping me find like these resources to help me succeed, and like she's like the best because she's helped me with like FAFSA since I'm first generation. I had no idea what that is. I came into high school with no friends since I was like the only one from my friend group in middle school to go to Saddleback. So like being there alone and like not knowing anyone was like new to me, and like I
to like start over and like try to join these clubs and stuff like Key Club and like Quizbo and like also IB because it's like a 2-year program. So like joining that and like finding my community and like my friends. So that's like the biggest challenge I have to overcome. So my goal is to become an immigration lawyer, to help those that have helped me like growing up and stuff. And I plan to attend a 4-year institution. So I plan to go to UC Davis after high school. So that's really exciting. I plan on majoring in political science and then going to law school and then getting like specializing in immigration. And then I just plan on coming back to Santa Ana and just helping my community out. I am Montserrat Vicens and I am a difference maker.
KidWorks is a youth development nonprofit organization in the city of Santa Ana. Our vision is to unleash youth potential. We believe that every young person, every child is born to change the world, and where a child grows up should not determine their future. So KidWorks has opened up 3 community centers throughout the city of Santa Ana in some of the most challenged neighborhoods. And we start with preschool and walk with kids through our after-school programs, K through 12, and then in through their college experience. So we say we walk with kids and their parents from pre-K to BA. I believe that there's no better investment that we can make than into other people's lives. And at KidWorks, we believe that the best investment is really to invest in our youth. They truly are not only making a difference now, but the leaders of the future as well. For many years, from back during my time as a member of the Santa Ana City Council, I've thought that it's very important to support the work of the Chamber. I believe the Santa Ana Chamber is a forward-thinking organization under the leadership of David Elliott, the board, their staff. They understand that in order for a community to thrive, the community needs to be interlinked, connected, and working together towards a common good. And we see that today through the Difference Makers events and luncheon. Today, we're actually supporting our young people and providing scholarships. So that's one of the many things that the Chamber does that I think is vital for the future success of our community. The most fulfilling aspect of the role that I get to serve as CEO of KidWorks is, taking a step back. I firmly believe that Santa Ana, being one of the youngest cities in the nation, being a city with so many families and young people, we're a city of promise. When you think of all the dreams and the vision and potential and all of the youth in our city. And so as a CEO of KidWorks, I get to, along with our team, walk alongside that next generation of leaders. And so it's fully fulfilling and thrilling to be able to invest and walk with kids from when they're 3 and 4 years old, seeing them go through our Santa Ana schools, have jobs and mentorship and internship opportunities within the city, go off to college and then come back. And that's what we're getting to see now, 20 some years into our work. We're seeing those young people come back, college educated and ready to serve and to be that next generation of mentors. So it is fulfilling, thrilling, and just a wonderful privilege to be a part of a community in the role that I get to serve as CEO of KidWorks. I am David Benavides, and I am a difference maker.
Our next group includes U.S. Rigging, introducing
Ociel Flores from Santa Ana High School.
Chalk, introducing Karina Romero from Middle College High School. And our Ambassador of the Year goes to John Campbell, Dale Carnegie of Orange County.
I am Terry Walker, CEO of U.S. Rigging Supply and Pelican Rope, 2 manufacturing companies located right here in Santa Ana, California.
We are honored to sponsor this year's annual Difference Makers celebration.
U.S. Rigging and Pelican Rope have been part of the local community for nearly 50 years. A key element of our vision is to support the community. That's why we have been sponsoring these scholarships for many years. Being a difference maker is in the DNA of our team. They are the reason why our company pushes and continues to be a difference maker.
It is my great honor to introduce this year's scholarship recipient, an outstanding student and a fellow difference maker. Ociel Flores from Santa Ana High. Go get 'em, Flores.
Santa Ana has been my lifelong home and a wonderful place to live. I admire the people who live and work here because of their determination to create a better future for themselves and their families. I currently attend Santa Ana High School, where I have participated in cross-country, track and field, band, and other activities. I am very grateful for the mentorship and educational support I receive from my counselors and teachers at Santa Ana High School. As a low-income student, I have faced several financial obstacles during my educational career, but thanks to my community at school and beyond, I have managed to overcome these challenges. Furthermore, as a volunteer at the Santa Ana Math Club, I sought to help the students in my community pursue an intellectual passion and develop into leaders of tomorrow to give back to one of the programs that supported me in my journey. This fall, I will attend Harvard University to pursue a concentration in mechanical engineering. I hope to use what I learned to solve some of the most pressing challenges that our society faces. I am Osiel Flores, and I am a difference maker.
It's an honor to be a sponsor of this year's Difference Makers. Chalk is proud to sponsor Karina Romero from Middle College High School.
So Santa Ana to me is it's the place that helped me grow as a person, as a student. It's home, obviously, because I live here. And it's an amazing community. I love everyone in the community and all the resources that we have in Santa Ana. I go to Middle College High School. The highlight would be getting the opportunity of taking college classes and high school classes because I go into college with some college credits already. I would say the counselors are extremely helpful because they give you advice. It's nice to have that support there. I would say the biggest challenge I had to overcome in high school would be going virtual because of the pandemic. I'm a visual learner, so it was pretty difficult to adjust to that, especially because it was just all overnight. But I overcame it, so it's good now. My role model would 100% be my mom. She's super hardworking. She's the most supportive person, and just overall, she's my best friend. I go to her for everything. So definitely my mom. I decided to be a nursing major because of the pandemic. I saw how important nurses were, like their roles. So yeah, I'm a nursing major. I plan to go to a 4-year university, so deciding between a few schools. So yeah, I am Karina Romero, and I am a difference maker.
So at Dale Carnegie, we get the privilege of really helping people succeed at work, help them to take command of their job and hopefully change their lives. And we do that through things like organizational development, leadership development, sales training, interpersonal skills, all different ways for them to develop personally. Giving back to the community is such a big thing because whenever we've had success, it's important for us to then turn around and give back to those so that they can find success and be able to improve and grow and hopefully impact the community also. So I've supported the chamber here, the Santa Ana Chamber of Commerce, because it has been involved in the community so many different ways. And it's important for businesses not only to band together to find strength, but also to help those other businesses to find ways to grow. There are so many resources here in our community of Santa Ana. And one of the ways for them to find and get connected to them is through the chamber. And whether it's at different events we've got for the Taste of Santa Ana, or it's through the school events, there's just so many different ways for businesses to get connected. And the chamber has been a good center point for that. On top of that, we get all the different ways to be connected through things like through our local government, whether it's through the city, through the county, through the state, and all those are important for businesses to be involved in. So I would say that the most fulfilling part of working at Dale Carnegie has really been to see people grow and develop in their careers, to see that potential of being a leader and to really step into that role by now having the tools and resources to do that, which makes them feel more confident and to be more successful at their job. I am John Campbell, and I'm a difference maker.
Our next group includes Crevier Classic Cars. Introducing Oscar Martinez from Valley High School. Ratan and Tucker. Introducing Leslie Renteria from Loren Gresset Academy. And our Educator of the Year goes to Dr. Susie Lopez Guerra, Santa Ana Unified School District.
My name's Donnie Crevier, and I have a new friend, a young man that's getting ready to graduate from Valley High School. His name is Oscar Martinez. And Oscar's been a phenomenal young guy He's got a grade point average of 4.0 throughout his senior year, and it's something to be very proud of. But he's going to go to college, and he's going to go to Vassar College back east, and he's going to major in political science and social studies. I asked Oscar what made him feel good, and to me this is one of the neatest things I've ever heard. But he said, I just want to help people. I want to help people throughout my life, and frankly I think there couldn't be a better goal and a nicer young man to do it. So congratulations to Oscar Martinez. We're delighted to help you and wish you all the luck in the world.
Santa Ana is this community where obviously I grew up. I think Santa Ana is like this place where you can really thrive and find anything and everything here. You know, even though we are a little bit of a small city, we have a large and diverse community in which everyone is supportive and always wants the best for you. And I think that's the reason why I really love the city so much. That's why I'm here today, because of the people of Santa Ana. So I go to Valley High School, and I think the highlight of my high school career has probably got to be the times that I stayed from like 6:30 a.m. to like 7 p.m. I really love school in the sense that I'm with my friends, with my teachers. I really have everyone and everything there. And you know, I think just that community I built at school was really amazing. And I think the person that has helped me a lot throughout my high school career has probably got to be my guidance counselor, Ms. Gibbs. She is amazing. Like, I've known her since I was like in 6th or 7th grade because of my brother. And ever since then, she's always like, I see something in you. And now at college, she's there with me every step of the way. And I really appreciate her presence in my life. The biggest challenge that I had to overcome in high school has definitely got to be, you know, balancing my mental health with like my other extracurriculars and school as well. There was this time last year I prioritized studying over eating and, you know, taking care of myself. You know, I realized how detrimental it was to me. And since then, you know, I've worked towards, you know, prioritizing my mental health, you know, setting up those boundaries and, you know, saying no more, because no is such a distant word for me. I think my role model has definitely got to be my older brother. And, you know, we have like this relationship where, you know, we trust each other to tell each other whatever's on our mind. And, you know, he's like sort of like my father, basically, because he's always there to take care of me. I think my goal in life has definitely got to be, you know, attaining some sort of PhD. With that degree, I'd be able to, you know, focus more on like the people and how to interact with people so that we can, you know, propel ourselves forward and, you know, combat a lot of our inner struggles. I am Oscar Martinez, and I am a difference maker.
Hello, I'm Bill Urke, and Rutan & Tucker is a proud sponsor of the 2021 Difference Makers event. I'm honored to introduce Leslie Renteria of Lauren Grisette Academy.
Santa Ana for me is a new beginning and a great opportunity. It is the place where I started my future, and it truly means so much for me because it changed my whole life from the first day I arrived into today. I attend to Lauren Grisette Academy, and it's truly an amazing school that supports you and motivates you all the time. All members and staff have been very helpful. I have two special persons that I want to thank for all their support, and it is Mr. Rios, my counselor, and Ms. Els, my economics teachers. These two amazing persons have motivated me and kept me on my toes. I had overcome a lot of situations. One of them is that my parents live in Mexico, and I was living with my aunt all by myself. I lived with her for 2 years, and in my sophomore year, I started to lose myself and just getting sad all the time, and I just felt like sleeping all the time. My parents got worried, and they decided I should go back home and study. The problem was that in Mexico, I couldn't study until I had taken a test, and to take the test, I had to wait a whole year. So I lost a whole year. I started to work with my uncles in a shop they owned. So that's how I spent my junior year. Then, for some reason, I contacted my aunt, and she told me that I can continue school and study my senior year and my junior year at the same year. It would take a lot of work, but I can do it. So we contacted a counselor in Valley, and they contacted me with Lauren Grosset, and now I'm the best student that they have right now. My role model is my dad because he has achieved great things in life, and he always has a way to come back and keep fighting when life gets hard. I hope one day to have his strength to fight life and never give up. One of my goals is to be a registered nurse and help people. My plans after high school is to attend to Santa Ana Community College and join the nursing program, and then transfer to Cal State Fullerton and get my major as a registered nurse. Leslie Renteria, and I'm a difference maker.
I have the privilege of working for Santa Ana Unified School District, and it is a privilege because it's the community that saw me grow, that developed me into the individual that I am, and it is the one that reflects my ethnic and cultural background the most. We serve over 45,000 students in the company of over 5,500 amazing educators, and I mean educators in the broadest spectrum. And we serve in ways that allow our students to reach their social, emotional, and academic potential. Again, I was raised and born in Santa Ana, and I would have never thought to have the privilege and blessing of sitting in the tables that I currently sit in. So for me to be able to represent our students and have them see their faces represented in myself, it's a blessing, but it is also a heavy burden in ways because it is this great responsibility to ensure that I continue opening doors for them and provide examples of a glimpse of the greatness that they can accomplish.
The Chamber in its very essence is completely aligned with the vision and mission of Santa Ana Unified School District, which is to provide opportunities, experiences, and elevate the resources that are currently available in our community. It is the way in which our students have access to businesses in ways that maybe wouldn't be otherwise possible. It's an opportunity for our community to genuinely see the opportunities, the capability that our students and community have. The most fulfilling aspect of being an educator in Santa Ana is allowing my students to see something that I didn't see growing up. It's being able to see Mexican-American, first-generation, women of color in seats that maybe they didn't imagine themselves being, in tables that they probably didn't have a space in. It's the opportunity to ensure that our students see that they have endless potentials and that I am just a mere example of what they can accomplish. I am Susie Lopez Guerra, and I am a difference maker.
Our next group includes Think Together, introducing Marissa Flores from Century High School, Main Place Mall, introducing Evelyn Cervantes from Nova Academy, and our Large Business Leader of the Year goes to Teresa Burton, KPC Health.
Hi, I'm Darcy Schott, Senior Director of Philanthropy at Think Together. We've had a decades-long partnership with the students, families, and the city of Santa Ana. Our mission is to partner with schools to ensure that all kids get a great education. And I am delighted to congratulate Marissa Flores from Century High School on the 2021 Difference Makers Scholarship. Marissa has an impressive list of colleges she's waiting to hear back from. She's planning to study psychology and criminal justice, and I know you're going to do great things, Marissa. From all of us at Think Together, congratulations.
Santa Ana means to me home because I was born here, I grew up here. It's just been a huge part of who I am as a person. I go to Century High School. The highlight of the school would have to be all the different classes that they have. So I'm currently taking band, graphics design, and then yearbook. So the diversity of the classes is amazing. The person who's most helped me is Ms. Sanchez, who is the higher ed coordinator there. So she helped me with a lot of things. All I have to do is email her, and she fits me into her schedule and helps me as many times as I need. So she's been the best help at Century for me. The biggest challenge would have to be taking more AP classes, taking a lot more English classes just to even gain the minimum has been the most difficult for me. My role model would have to be my cousin, who is the first in my family to go to college. Just seeing him go through it and take extra classes that he needs to has been a lot of help. So my goal in life is to graduate college with bachelor's degrees in psychology and criminal justice. And then my plan in life is to become a criminal profiler someday. I am Marissa Flores, and I am a difference maker.
Hello, my name is Corey Sams with Main Place Mall. We're proud to be a member of the Santa Ana community and the Chamber of Commerce. Main Place is pleased to be a sponsor for the 2021 Difference Makers celebration. Please join us in recognizing our student for her outstanding academic accomplishments and contributions to the community. It's our honor to present Evelyn Cervantes from Nova Academy.
Santa Ana is a city of growth and opportunity. Being raised and born here, I was able to interact with people from my culture, Latinos, which helped me learn more about my cultural background. I go to Nova Academy. One of the highlights of my school is the college opportunities that are offered to students, allowing them to get a head start on their future. So the teachers and staff have been really helpful when it comes to, like, you have any questions with assignments or anything. They help you through the good and bad times. The biggest challenge I had to overcome in high school was learning to love myself for who I am and making decisions for myself, even if it's not the most popular option. My role model are my parents, who sacrifice themselves every day to provide my brother and I with a proper education and a higher standard of living to become successful. My goal in life is to become a registered nurse and help people who are in need and someday be able to give back to my community. I am Evelyn Cervantes and I'm a difference maker.
I'm a Chief Nursing Officer at South Coast Global Medical Center. South Coast Global Medical Center is here on Bristol Street in Santa Ana. We specialize in heartburn and reflux care, as well as labor and delivery. South Coast Global is owned by KPC Health. We own 3 other hospitals in Orange County, including a level 2 trauma center and 3 hospitals in the Inland Empire. Nursing as a profession is to help people. Nurses are at the bedside, making sure that people get the care they need and we help them to get healthy. And people deserve great health care no matter what their financial situation is. The Chamber is amazing at recognizing people in the community who are making a difference, especially this past year, especially in healthcare. We've had a really rough year with the pandemic, and recognizing nursing is, such a gesture. I dedicate this award to my team and the people that I work with, because without them, I wouldn't be here. So when I started in healthcare, I started as a certified nurse's aide, and I worked up as an LVN and a registered nurse and upwards into administration. And now as a chief nursing officer, I get to teach and mentor people. I love working with the nursing students. They're the future of healthcare, and they'll ultimately impact the patient care in the community. I find that very rewarding. I am Teresa Burton, and I am a difference maker.
Our next group includes CNI College, introducing Rosa Carolina Barriga from CNI College. Rancho Santiago Community College District, introducing Mariano Cuellar from Santa Ana College. Santa Ana Chamber, introducing Monica Renteria from Santa Ana College. And our large nonprofit leader of the year goes to Jerry Rosen, Working Wardrobes.
Hello, my name is Kay Kenyon, Dean of Students at CNI College in Santa Ana. CNI College has been delivering excellent educational opportunities for over 27 years in Orange County under the leadership and vision of Jim and Colleen Buffington. Changing individual lives through education and making their dreams become a reality is our goal. Today, CNI College would like to honor one extraordinary student who was born and raised in Santa Ana and is a very successful medical assistant student. She was inspired by her grandmother, who was ill with cancer, while taking care of her in Mexico. She realized then she wanted to make a difference by being in the medical field and taking care of individuals in need. It is CNI College's privilege to honor Rosa Carolina Barriga with the 2021 Difference Maker $1,000 scholarship for her outstanding academic achievement and her passion to make a difference. Congratulations, Rosa. We are so proud of you.
Santa Ana is home to me. I was born and raised in the city of Santa Ana. It is important to me because all the changes that the city has gone through, I've seen all that. I'm thankful for the opportunities and the doors that the city has opened up for me. I go to CNI College, and the highlight of this school is the hands-on. The person that has helped me a lot is my instructor, Miss A. She's an amazing instructor. She gives you the confidence to work and to make sure that you're doing everything okay and that it's okay. You'll get nervous, but she will motivate you to do a good job. Biggest challenge that I had to overcome was my fear, letting go of my fear for injections. It was hard, but thanks to the help of my classmates, my instructor, I did it. My role model is my mom. She helped me, she taught me to make good choices in life. And at times it was hard, but she was there for me and pushed me, and I've been doing a good job. My goal is to expand my knowledge, education in the city of Santa Ana, which I want to stick to this and expand what I know in the medical field. I am Rosa Barriga, and I am a difference maker.
Greetings, everyone. I am Marvin Martinez, Chancellor of the Rancho Santiago Community College District, which consists of Santa Ana College and Santiago Canyon College in Orange. Thank you to the Santa Ana Chamber of Commerce for this opportunity to introduce one of our most accomplished students, Mariano Cuellar, as a recipient of this year's scholarship and an honoree of a Difference Makers Award. Serving as the student representative on the Rancho Santiago Community College Board of Trustees, Mariano has been an active voice for the Santa Ana College student body. His tenure as a student trustee has provided a gateway to create an inclusive, collaborative environment for all students to share their opinions on a variety of issues that impact them. Mariano was instrumental in the creation of Don's Corner, an annual drive to supply goods to communities in need, and he also developed a student-centered movement called Code Red that provided much-needed feminine products to underserved communities through various nonprofit organizations. Rancho Santiago Community College District and Santa Ana College are proud to support and recognize Mariano's accomplishments as he prepares to transfer to a four-year university. Congratulations, Mariano, on your continued success and your recognition as a difference maker.
Santa Ana, to me, represents the foundation for a better tomorrow. This city has molded me into the person I am today and the person I have yet to meet tomorrow. I currently attend Santa Ana College, and I will be looking to transfer to a four-year institute soon enough. Everyone from the college campus is always to lend a helping hand. From faculty, staff, and students, I haven't found one person that hasn't helped me in some shape or form. One of the biggest obstacles that I had to overcome personally is to not be a statistic. For my whole life, it is something that I have always struggled since high school and even before then. To me, it is of great importance to work hard for what I believe in, work hard for what I want to be in the future, and to set an example that no matter what personal backgrounds you may be from, that will never depict your future. My parents have always strived to work hard for what they truly believe in, for what they truly need in life. So for me, my biggest role models will always be my parents. Not only that, they have always been my inspiration and my fuel to succeed in this life. My goal in life is to be an example for my community, to show everyone that it's never too late to make a different change in the near future. To always succeed no matter what may be ahead of you, whether if it's an obstacle or if it's something that you never thought possible, to always just break on through no matter what. I hope to one day be a physician and to lend a helping hand to those who may depend on it. I am Mariano Cuellar, and I am proud to be a difference maker.
The Santa Ana Chamber of Commerce is proud to announce our outstanding student scholarship awardee this year to Monica Renteria, our ASG president at Santa Ana College.
Santa Ana to me means home. That is what it's been to me for the past 20 years. I am in awe of the city's diverse population, growing culture, and rich history. I go to Santa Ana College, and I think the highlight of my school is the community of students that are there to continue their pursuit of higher education. The counselors have been the most helpful because they helped me realize what I wanted to do as a career, and they have directed me to resources that'll benefit my goals. The advisors of the Associated Student Government have also been helpful because they help empower and grow the leadership skills of countless students, including myself. Something I had to overcome in high school was not having the best resources to be the most successful. I struggled especially with the SAT exams, and that is what made me want to go to Santa Ana College to improve my chances of getting into a four-year university that I wanted to go to. My role model is my dad because he sacrificed a lot to come to the United States and to become a U.S. citizen. He is a hard worker and has continued to provide for my family of 7. This prevented him from finishing his associate's degree in criminal justice at Santa Ana College. This is what motivates me to stay in school and to finish my associate's degree to transfer to a four-year university. My goal in life is to become an elementary school teacher. After finishing my associate's degree, I would like to transfer to either Cal State Fullerton or Cal State Long Beach. And after finishing my teaching credential, I would love to come back and be a teacher in the Santa Ana Unified School District. I'm Monica Renteria, and I'm a difference maker.
Working Wardrobes has been in this community for 31 years. We have a mission to get men, women, young adults, and veterans back to work. And what we want them to do more than anything is experience the power of a paycheck. We want everyone who is unemployed and looking for work to actually understand that there's so much dignity in getting a job. I think it is incredibly important for everyone who lives in our community to find some way to give back to our community. The more we give, the more we get in terms of that return. And we all have gifts that we can donate, we can volunteer, we can get involved and really make our community even more thriving and active and involved. It's really important. The Chamber, particularly Santa Ana, is such a hub for business and such a thriving opportunity for people to really get connected to the business community. And as a nonprofit leader, I think it's even more important for us to be involved with business leaders in this community. So even though we're a nonprofit, we're very much a business discipline-run organization, and the Chamber is a mecca for the good things that are happening in Santa Ana. Well, I have been the bus driver at Working Wardrobes for 30 years, and I think the most fulfilling part of the work that I do is to see the transformation of our clients and the dignity that comes when they're back on their feet and they're ready to go back to work and they've nailed an interview and they can say to us, I've got the job. That's really, at the end of the day, the best thing that could happen to any of us. I am Jerry Rosen. I am a difference maker.
Now, our final honoree, it's my pleasure to introduce our Person of the Year, our Board Chair Outstanding Leader, Jenna Jensen.
My organization is CHALK. CHALK has been around since 1964, founded in the city of Orange. And we are Orange County's only hospital that is only for children. So we take care of children from birth up to age 21. And sometimes a little bit older if kids need our special type of care for their specialized conditions. And we've just been an integral part of the Orange County community for, almost 57 years now. And really provide all the care that children and families could possibly need. And we have children that come from every part of our county and beyond. So we serve families out in Riverside County, some families from LA County and down in San Diego. And one of the special things about CHALK is that we provide care to children who really can't find that care at an adult hospital. So children who have complex and chronic health conditions and they need pediatric specialists to take care of things that that other physicians just can't take care of. They can come to CHOC and we'll have those specialized physicians that they need. There are so many reasons why I think it's important to give back to the community. Number one, working in an organization like CHOC, we see the way that communities that children live in influence their health and their well-being. So the more that we can give back to strengthen communities and families, that means that children are going to do better. And the more that we can go back to the roots of the environment for a child and strengthen those roots, the better off children are going to be. So I think for CHOC as an organization, being involved in our community is incredibly important. For me personally, I've just always felt that the more you can engage in the community around you, the richer your life becomes. So I think anything you are experiencing, whether it be education, whether it be a club that you join, the more engaged that you are with the people in your environment, the richer your life is, the more people you meet, and the more fully you live. So I think that it's important for so many reasons. I think the wonderful thing about the Santa Ana Chamber is that the Santa Ana Chamber is just not only about business. The Chamber gets involved in so many aspects of the local community. You think about programs like High School Inc., for example, where the Chamber is recognizing that we need to make an investment in students and help students find their path forward. So I just find that being involved with this particular Chamber is just a wonderful way to get deeply engaged in the community. And also for me, because my career involves being engaged with elected officials, our Chamber does a great job of engaging with leaders at all levels in Santa Ana, so that if you are involved in the Chamber, you're getting to know those leaders who are making those important decisions and being able to influence policy in our community. I think that the most positive aspect of being involved in an organization like the Chamber, and also having been in the position I've been in at CHOC for as long as I have been, is the opportunity to see changes happen. Change can take a long time, but I think in the course of my engagement in the community and at CHOC, I've had the opportunity to help shape some decisions that have led to some really positive changes that have improved lives and have improved the way things get done in our community. And I think getting to see those changes over time and getting to see things start and see them through to fruition is very satisfying and really positive. I'm Jenna Jensen, and I'm a difference maker.
Well, there you have it, the class of 2021. We are so proud of all of you. Any final thoughts, Dave, Jenna?
I just want to thank the staff who worked so hard to make this another fantastic virtual event for our Chamber, especially Jose Garcia and Alicia Booth, who do all they can to make us all look as good as they can. So thank you both so much. And I just can't wait for next year when, God willing, we can have this event in person. I miss you all.
Just want to share one final thought here too. Go and be a difference maker, and stay tuned for our final number from our outstanding Santa Ana high school students.
Rejoice, rejoice, and mighty rejoice. Rejoice, rejoice, and mighty rejoice.
Everybody look around, 'cause there's a reason to rejoice, you see.
Everybody come out, and let's commence to singing joyfully.
Everybody look up, I feel the hope that we've been waiting on.
Everybody be glad, because the silent fear and dread is gone.
Freedom to see, has got our hearts singing so joyfully.
Just look about, you owe it to yourself to check it out.
Can you feel a brand new day?
clap.
Because the sun is shining just for us.
Everybody wake up,
Wake up.
into the morning, into happiness. Hello world, it's like a different way of living now. Thank you world, we always knew that we'd be free somehow. In harmony, we'll show the world that we got liberty. It's such a change for us to live so independently. Can you feel a brand new day? Can you feel a brand new day? Can you feel a brand new day? Can you feel a brand new day?
Can you feel it? It's a brand new day. Can you feel it? Yeah. Can you feel it?
I can feel it.
It's a brand new day.
Can
you feel it?
I can feel it in my heart. Can you feel a brand new day? 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 Rejoice, rejoice, everybody rejoice. Rejoice, rejoice.